Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to James Lester's Express Lane Comedy Hour. More likely to be comedy 5 to 10 minutes because really, I can't last that long. Just asking any of my ex-girlfriends. I mean, former comedy audiences, they'll tell you I can't do comedy hour. Such disappointment. Anyways, off that subject. Tonight, I will be telling you a couple stories. Everything told is true. Everything actually happened, even though you'll be like, there's no way in hell that happened. Trust me, every single bit of this happened. Starting off with, years and years and years ago, back when Video Connection was still open, and you could go and rent movies. Friends and I, we're going to go rent the movie Idle Hands. Seth Green's in it. Check it out. Funny movie. Great movie. Love it. Anyways, on the way to Video Connection, the one friend is setting the air fresheners hanging from the rearview mirror on fire. Blow them out. Set them on fire. Blow them out. We get to Video Connection. We're inside looking at Idle Hands, other movies. Guy comes over the intercom. There's a green Camaro outside on fire. My friend just turns to him. Ha! Mine's black. There's a black Camaro outside on fire. My two friends go running out there to go deal with the fire, and I'm just inside the store laughing my ass off. I mean, I've laughed that hard 2 other times in my life. I just could not stop laughing. I mean, or like something you wouldn't see in a comedy movie because it would be too over the top. I just could not stop laughing. The building could have caught on fire and I would have died because I was just too busy laughing my ass off. One friend grabs his coat up and around his wrist, move, punches the rearview mirror, trying to knock it out the other side. Fortunately, the other friend was on the other side, opening the door, trying to figure out a way to put the fire out, so he just gets a face full of fire. Guy from inside the store comes running out with a fire extinguisher, puts the fire out. Yay! Story's not over yet because the fire department shows up. They want to check the trunk. Go ahead, check the trunk. Oh, wait, we're like 17 at the time, and there's a case of beer in the trunk. So maybe don't check the trunk. Friend was like, oh, no, don't worry, the trunk doesn't open. Don't worry, the fire didn't get back there. We're cool. We're good. Don't worry about it. They leave. So we go back inside the Video Connection. It's like, oh, let's rent fire starter. How about Great Rings of Fire? How about Balls of Fire? Just making fun of them. Oh, look, let's rent the movie Pyromancer. Oh, no, I'd rather rent Fire. We're friends. We're dicks to each other. But on the way back, because the story's not over yet, the chemicals used in a fire extinguisher smell horrible. So, middle of winter, like 20 degrees out, windows rolled down, hissing out the window, freezing our faces off because we just could not handle the smell inside that car. Just, gross. And mind you, he tries to tell his parents the lights in the rearview mirror must have shorted out and caught him on fire. I still think to this day he thinks his parents believed him. They didn't. They never have, and they never will, because they know that's stupid. And not a chance in hell that happened. Thankfully, he's not the only genius in the family. Back in the day, when he had a moped, he drove his moped to a friend's place, whatever, they hung out. He came back and says, oh, what'd you do? Oh, I drove my moped over to my friend's house and we kicked it. Why'd you kick your bike? It's like, what? You think they just stood around kicking his moped? I've got to make fun of her this day. Terrible. And it's what friends do. Back when you're young, dumb, and full of fun. Of course, not so young now, but still dumb and full of fun. Over at a friend's place, we're doing a bonfire. It's like, this is cool. Let's fill a Gatorade bottle full of gas, throw it in there. Boom! Like, ooh, that was cool. Let's go bigger. We got a milk jug, filled up with gas, throw it in there. Whoosh! It's like, oh, I didn't go boom. I think because the Gatorade plastic bottle was thick plastic, while the milk jug was thin plastic, the plastic probably melted, and so like the gas just poured out. Instead of like the Gatorade bottle, which was so thick, it just built up pressure, boom. God, that was fun. Mind you, that was just a couple hours ago playing with fire. Talking about all the different times we've had different fires, like back in the old days, parents' old house, whatever. There's a garage, like it's falling apart. We don't park anything in there because it's falling apart. It's gonna collapse. Holes in the roof. There's no point in trying to restore it. Let's just tear it down and burn it. And someone got the bright idea of, well, why tear it down and burn it when you can just set the bitch on fire? Called a local fire department, tell them like, all right, we're gonna burn this garage down. Don't come out. We're setting it on fire on purpose. Don't come out. So yeah, we just burned the garage to the ground. And then one guy there, he's talking about has some friends work for like a tree cutting company, and the tree, no, they cut down a bunch of trees. And it's like, well, no one wanted the wood. Got a 30-foot fire circle thing going, and they're professionals, so they just pile it up, pour gas on it, and then instead of going up with a match, going, "Don't die, don't die, don't die," they use road flares. No, set the road flare, throw it, hope they're out of the range. He's talking about the one time there was a ash tree like 70 feet away from this fire ring. They had a larger than usual orders. I mean, it was just packed in the fire ring. So they used a few more gallons of gas, more than they normally would. Throw it. He says like a 60, 70 foot mushroom cloud just. And then the ash tree that was a good 70 feet away, you walk up to it after the fire was down. It's like, huh. From this way over on the bark, dead. This way over, alive. Like the part that was facing towards the fire was just dead. So they had to cut that down and throw it in eventually, but it's like, fun with fire. What is it about people and fire that just have so much fun with it? But another story, the time that I laughed harder than I ever have in my life. There's a Christmas parade, whatever, going on in a small town. This building has stairs. We'll climb up the stairs, get to the roof, and be able to look down on the parade instead of being with all the people and fighting for a good position. And the roof had some weird rubber covering on it. It was slick, so the kids were all running around sliding. Wee! My dad's all, don't do that, you'll slip and fall. Oh no, there's a small gap between the stairs and the wall thing to get over. We go over. My dad goes over, misses the gap and just falls straight down. But it was like such a tight space, like boom, 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 boom. So instead of he was dun 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 dun, which slowed him down a bit. But the stairs were so close together, he kind of crawled through that way. And it's like, well, shit. Every firefighter is dressed up as Santa Claus, and all the fire trucks have Christmas lights on them. And my uncle, who lived in the town, is like, yeah, if we had to call 911 to use the jaws to get you out of there, I'm going. I have to work in this town. But I laughed, and I laughed so hard I started coughing up stomach acid. I was laughing so hard that my stomach muscles, whatever, having me cough up stomach gases, burning my mouth and spitting out like, oh god, that burns, but I can't stop. I couldn't stop laughing. My sister's all, oh my god, he could be really hurt back there. What if he's really hurt? Why are you laughing? It's like, I can't stop. I just kept laughing. I have never laughed that hard before in my life, and I probably never will again. Just the whole, don't run, don't slide, you're gonna slip and fall, and then he does, and then my uncle I had to work in this town. We had to call 911 to put you with the jaws of life to tear up these things. I gotta go. I gotta work in this town. I could just have this image of two guys dressed as Santa Claus with the jaws of life trying to cut through this stairwell. Oh god, it still makes me laugh. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.